everyone, Flora here, and I was thinking about a topic today and was really guided to pop in here and share with you about the power of doing nothing. So a lot of people in the self-help community and a lot of people who are entrepreneurs feel like we have to constantly be doing something. We have to constantly be upping our meditation game. We have to constantly be upping our production and our videos and our blog posts and these emails and everything else. We've got all these to-do lists coming out of our ears. And we all of a sudden start to feel overwhelmed because we have so much to do, or we feel like we have so much to do. We see other people writing books or having workshops or retreats and doing this and doing that, and all of a sudden we start to feel a little bit inadequate. We start to feel a little bit less than. We start to feel a little bit chaotic and going, oh my God, I have to hurry up and I've got to do this and I've got to do this and I have to do this. Oh my gosh, and it's already the middle of May. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Or it's already June or July or August or whenever. And all of a sudden you start to just freak out because you realize that you feel like you have so much to do. And you have been taking classes and doing the work and doing all these things that you know you should be doing. But the key, and this is what a lot of people miss, is that most people don't take time to integrate all that you do, all that you know, all that you have been learning into your life. And that's the thing that I'm here to share with you today, is the power of doing nothing and how nothing can be a really, really beautiful thing. So ask yourself, say, am I feeling overwhelmed? Am I feeling really bogged down by how much I feel or I think that I need to be doing? Do I feel like I'm being passed up by my peers or my colleagues? Do I feel like at the end of the day, I still have so much to do, even though I've been busy all day? Do I feel like I'm getting down on myself because I'm not farther along than what I should be or what I think I need to be? Then give yourself permission to just stop and say, okay, when was the last time I literally did nothing all day? Like I did the basics, like you get up, you brush your teeth, you get dressed, you meditate, you do whatever it is that you normally do. But as far as taking action and learning new things and doing new things and doing things outside of the normal spectrum of your day, when was the last time you gave yourself permission to stop and integrate all that stuff that you already have in your brain, all that stuff you already have in your energy field? You know, a lot of the times whenever I hold programs and courses, we have integration weeks where we don't have class that week, and I encourage people to just sit with the energy that we're learning and with all the new things that you're experiencing, and just sit with it and see what resonates with you, see what doesn't resonate with you, because everything that you learn, you're only going to pick out and integrate those things that resonate with you at this time. You know, there's a lot of books that I read, and I'm constantly listening to books on tape, like when I'm walking my dog around the neighborhood, I'm listening to something, or I'm reading a book, and I've got several books that I rotate. And some of the books I've been reading nonstop for like the last 10, 15 years, that I've read several times each year, or listened to several times each year. And the reason why that I do that is because at any given stage in my month, in my year, in my life, I'm at a different level. I'm looking for and seeking out different answers and different pieces of guidance. And so while I'm listening to these books or reading the books, all of a sudden new pieces of information will come in, and then as soon as I get an aha moment, I stop listening to the book and I sit with it and I let myself integrate that into my life. I let myself pick it apart. I let myself just sit with it and be with it. And that's such a beautiful thing, to be able to recognize, hey, I'm doing the work. I'm taking these classes, I'm meditating, I'm doing all these things that I know I should be doing. But if you're not feeling like you're getting anywhere, stop and say, okay, I'm just going to take a break. And know that when you take a break, that's actually doing work. That's actually allowing what it is that you've been learning to integrate its way into your energy field, integrate its way into your mindset, integrate its way into your vibration so that you can recalibrate to that new level of energy. And then in turn, what you do is then you integrate that into your business or into your life if you don't run your own business. And that, my friends, is such a beautiful thing, because then you see the result of all the work that you've been doing. So many times we just keep taking class after class after class after class after class, reading book after book after book, listening to podcast after podcast, watching video after video, and you're like, oh my God, when does it stop? Because you don't have any breathing room. And so I'm here to tell you, and this is this week's challenge for you, is to give yourself permission. If and when you're in that state of overwhelm, if and when you're in that state of chaos, or like, oh my God, I cannot listen to another podcast or my head is going to explode. Or if you're sitting there trying to write a blog post and you're like, crickets, nothing is coming. You've got your topics, but nothing is coming and flowing out of you. Then stop and say, you know what? What do I feel like doing? It might be watching a movie. It might be going for a bike ride. It might be going to the movie theater and watch a movie. It might be going hanging out with friends and have coffee. But give yourself permission to recognize that you're in a state of overwhelm. Recognize that you're in a state of rush, 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 hurry, 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 do. And give yourself permission to just stop and say, okay, I'm just going to sit. I'm going to integrate this. And one of the things that you can do when you're doing nothing is you can sit and ponder and kind of think about all the things that you have been learning, all the things that you've had aha moments about over the last week or 2 weeks or 2 months or even 2 years. And just say, what part of whatever has really allowed me to have an aha moment? What part of this book or what part of this class or what part of this video, whatever. What has caused me to stop and go, oh, that's good. Oh gosh, I really need to write that down. And then just sit with it and ponder it. And then be willing and open to creative solutions on how you can integrate this new information into your life and into your business if you run your own business. So that's this week's challenge. Give yourself permission to stop and take a break and allow your energy to integrate with all the new information that you've been learning about, all the new things that are coming into your life, because we're not meant to be constantly doing and going. We need downtime. We need that time to unplug and regroup. And if you find yourself getting kicked out of your happy place because you're on social media and you start comparing yourself to others, then stop doing that. So that's another thing, is just pay attention to those things that are kicking you out of that rest place. When you're in this week of doing nothing, or you're in this time period, whether it's a day, a week, or a month of doing nothing and just integrating everything that you've learned, and you engage in things that kick you out of that place where you feel like you have to start doing again, but you know that you're not ready, okay, give yourself permission to just unplug from those devices or from those platforms that make you feel inadequate, that you have to do other certain things so that you can reach the standard or the bar that you think somebody else is creating for you. Because in reality, the only standard or bar that is relevant to you is the one that you set for yourself. All right? So I hope that you have enjoyed this little nugget of information, and that you would entertain the idea this next week about the power of doing nothing. All right, everyone. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your week, and I will see all of you back here very soon. Mwah! Love you all. Bye-bye.